So I just finished a Crack in Time. Oof, I have some interesting opinions about this game. I think out of all the PS3 ones I've played so far, which, to be fair, I think I've only played two, because I can't find a Quest for Booty, it's the worst. Now, it's not to say it's a bad game, just as far as Ratchet and Clank goes, they're not the best. And I'm already very controversial with Ratchet and Clank because I think that 3 is the worst of the PS2 trilogy. I think the second game is so much better. I really like the story of this one, like, a lot. Like, this is probably the favorite story out of the Ratchet and Clank game so far that I have. Charles Martinet was Orvis, which is kind of cool. Didn't know that until I looked it up. I liked the plumber's references to Mario and whatnot. That's really it. The game just... It didn't do much for me in terms of a sequel. I didn't like how it was 2 games throughout most of it. I did not enjoy that. The final fights were really cool. Alistair Azimuth, probably one of my favorite characters of Ratchet and Clank. Really enjoyed the whole dynamic with him and Ratchet. That's really it. Can't really say that I pulled anything away from this game that I didn't from the others. Which you shouldn't say about a game. That's a little unfortunate. Anyways, I guess it's time to start into the Nexus. And then with that, I believe I am all, for the most part, caught up on Ratchet and Clank. A little exciting. I don't think this is good. Don't think this is what's supposed to happen. The thing is, it's not like dropping frames, it's repeating the same 2 frames over and over. I don't know. As I ended the last one, it moved. And my controller just keeps vibrating, and then it stopped. I'm not... Okay, yeah, this is I forgot Sony was announcing things today. And they announced the PS4 Pro. So I have a couple of things to say about this. First of all, I don't... Kind of have a picture of it, but I'm not going to show it. First of all, I thought PS4 Neo, the code name, was a better name than PS4 Pro. And secondly, I think it looks absolutely ridiculous. So, comment on the video I saw said, it looks like a PS4 stacked on top of a PS4, and I cannot agree more. And I think it looks absolutely ridiculous. I'm not particularly fond of how the PS4 looks right now. To be fair, I'm not against it, but it's not like, oh my god, I love how it looks. But you got like the 2 layers, you know, and adding a third one just makes it look even worse. And it also doesn't do much for me anyways, because I mean, I'm not big on frame rate, not big on graphics, anything like that. So it's not even really an option for me, especially because I don't make enough money to even justify it. But, same deal with the Scorpio. Just does nothing for me. When I get the money, I'm going to buy an Xbox One S. And I'm going to be sticking with this PS4 until it blows up. That's really all I have to say. I mean, PS3 is still running strong despite the last clip where it's freaking out. My PS3 is still running strong. I didn't upgrade it to the Super Slim or anything. And it's exactly what I need. Same with the PS4. I would love a bigger hard drive, which I'm going to install one hopefully soon. But it's exactly what I need. Xbox One S, exactly what I need. I don't need 4K streaming. I don't need 4K games. I don't need, like, oh, the previous game's now running 1080p 60 frames per second. It's like, I don't need that. I'm fine with 720p 30 frames per second. I'm fine with really anything. I'm not particularly picky. Well, except for when the frame rate fluctuates a lot. That's when I start to have an issue. But it doesn't help the PS4 Pro's case when it already does nothing for me. But when I think both the name and the design are stupid, that's when it does something. That's when it's like, no, I'm definitely not buying it. So for my PS3, I'm using a Afterglow, little third-party controller, and the batteries are just about dead. They're Radio Shack batteries. And I didn't even think about this until just now. I have rechargeable batteries. And I'm probably not going to use these two for the camera much. So I might as well use them for my controller. Perfect.